Day of Jejudea, the archangel God is our, he's the rewarder of those that labor, reward those for their spiritual labor, that's, you know, laboring for the kingdom of heaven. That's Jejudea. But nope, not Fig, Venus flytrap Fig. Goddess. She's a goddess that, not supposed to be over her day, but that's another message. But topic of the message, it is Godoween. And I threw a throwback Godoween on my Facebook, when I got started, God was teaching me about the wrong fear. And the thing is, we're approaching October 4th. October 4th is very important about, a guy that did a YouTube video about the birthing of the woman in travail, and it ended at 4th. That's what it did. It ended at 4th. So look for Sunday. Might be quite interesting. Maybe. But the thing is, God gave me a message about, of course, about the Godoween. It's about, let me see. I don't know how to title this, but I'm going to get the title. But the topic of this message mainly is pertaining to, we have first of all, the lack of respect of the power of belief. I did a lot of videos of trying to help people to understand before the most important thing you need to understand in your life, in living life on earth, is based upon what you believe, how you see things, how you believe. Believing is seeing. Believing is seeing. And the thing is, how Satan is using fear to keep you in darkness, to deceive you, using fear to deceive you, deceive everybody. In the littlest things, is the minute littlest things, because Satan knows if he can deceive you, get you to believe in fear in the littlest of things, he will get you to believe in fear over the big things or something like that. But the thing is, God was showing me, it's just so simple. First of all, reminding me of the idea of darkness, that how can somebody be afraid of something that doesn't generate no power? Darkness has no power. Darkness only appears where power isn't there. But yet people will fear a powerless system, concerning darkness. And the reason why is because Satan has manipulated and, of course, deceived people to believe that to do the years, more likely, is to make people believe something. That's what I can title it. The topic of the message is the power of make believe. As a child, you hear these stories that are far fetched to the reality, but only for the imagination for people to think about. They give you these stories when you were little, or you watch these cartoons that are doing something that cannot be that cannot be done in the natural. You know what I'm saying? That's, very far-fetched, more likely. But the thing is, what Satan does, he is more likely prepping people's minds right now to make them believe that he has more likely the reality source of life. like, of course, the earth, you know what I'm saying, is Satan's territory because, like I told you, the earth is without form, void, darkness. See how Satan used the earth and manipulate the earth to make you believe that it has significance to your life. Now, but we're supposed to believe, of course, the one that give us life, God, that blew breath in the men's nostrils and men became a living soul, is our source of life. But earth is not our source of life. Now, for instance, money. Yes, money is God, Satan's favorite place to fear, get people to fear what they lack of. They lack of money. They lack of this because money, of course, is the financial system that we buy the necessary things that we need in our lives to have what we need to have. You know what I'm saying? And now people are, programmed now that money is this great thing. Money is supposed to be just a good thing, but now it's a great thing. That Satan has, of course, created this system, through the sources the resources that humanity needs to continue to live, like, of course, a house, a car, grocery, food, and transportation, all the necessary stuff a person needs to live life. We need a job. Yeah, we need a job to make money, to get the money so we can buy the sources that we need to continue in life. Now he create this system. Now he can manipulate this system that he's doing right now, and of course got people. He's the ruler, the rulers of darkness of this world that is controlling the flow of money and making sure the flow of money doesn't really go in places to really truly help better America. I use my country as an example. They're making sure the money doesn't go really where it needs to go to really help better the world. They're just putting it to people, flowing the money to people that's help to try to control the world. That people need to understand. Like the worst thing that is going on in this world, United States, is this idea of the Federal Reserve. That now the Federal Reserve, that government establishing its own banking system off of American people money. They taking people money and making their own bank to put money in concerning American people. But that's another message, that people are buying into this reality. It's like, say, no, that is called theft. But no, according to the White House or the U.S. government, that's not theft. That's just putting money somewhere in a bank. I don't know what lie they come up with. But, it's just crazy how they're utilizing this money system. Now, we're connected, to these resources and stuff. And we correct, and these resources is a part of the system of our everyday lives. Now, if they now manipulate it, and utilizing television and radio and all other stuff to not make it function, to get people to invest to things that is not profitable, is not going to help better nobody, but of course make better themselves and be the demise of other people, is this system that they're using in this country, to bring fear to people. Like people now, there's a lot of poor people out there. You poor, you don't have no money. Now you are afraid that you will not live that long because you don't have enough money to take care of yourself. Well, you don't have no money, you can't have no food. You don't have no food, you can't have no shelter concerning their house. But they use it. Now watch this. Here's the key thing that I want you to understand about this money. that you need to understand is, you need to ask yourself this question. And I answer this question wisely, first honesty and wisely. Did money create you? And no, is not trying to be smart. But did money create you? No. Did anything in this earth created you? No. Who created you? God. God created you, blew breath, and you became a living cell. And only through life was established. No, not through the earth. But what Satan is doing overall is using the earth, like I said, without form, void, and darkness, to keep people in fear and keep people in darkness. People are in spiritual darkness. They're in mental darkness. You know, the ideal of saying that I don't know is a form of saying that I'm in darkness. I'm in darkness, that I can't see the direction of where I should go concerning my life. I don't know where I need to do. And when people remain in that darkness, that gives Satan and his kingdom of darkness the advantage to do dark things, to kill people, to steal people, to steal other people's stuff, to cause harm towards other people, is what Satan wants to keep everybody in, so he can accomplish his plan, is to bring confusion, conflict, and chaos to this world. And that's what's really going on basically in this world, that's keeping people in fear. But here's the thing that we must understand, and the ideal of God of Wing is to fear the Lord. And like I said, fear of the Lord is not being afraid of God, but is reverencing and respect who God is. God is a merciful, gracious God. But if you do not follow his plan, he can become a justice and judgment God. You know what I'm saying? Reason why I say justice first, because he's going to more likely bring justice. Justice means to make right to something that went wrong. First, he's going to make right to something that went wrong, and then judgment proceed. Because everybody's like, oh, God is, going to just destroy people. Boom, 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 boom. No, first, God has to bring justice. He has to tell you what's right. This is what should be the right thing that you should have done concerning this. And then he gives a judgment or a correction to people, to which what level it is, determine what it is. Because God does things accordingly to whatever, things are. But the thing is, but make believe, if Satan can make you and manipulate you to believe that the things of this world is what you need in life, concerning what television and radio and all of your environment surroundings is trying to make you believe that you need this, you need this, you need this. He will always have a potential chance to put fear in your life. Fear, you will remain subject to fear. But when you, like me, Mac Johnson, about ing and I need God, you know what I'm saying? INJ and I need Jesus. Understand that Jesus is all you need in making God first in your life. You know what I'm saying? When you learn how to do that, you will know that you need God, and God will provide all you need according to his riches and glory, concerning Philippians 1:6, I believe. I could be wrong, but forgive me. It's in Philippians. But the thing is, we need to understand that God shall supply all our needs according to riches and glory. And we must learn, like I tell people, to seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness. But the key thing is really in his righteousness, not your own righteousness, Romans 10:3, but his righteousness. That when we do his righteousness, we will see the God and who he is concerning his provision, and we will know that we need God concerning everything and all things, and we don't need the things of this world, and not be fooled by the make believe system. All right, that's the message. To God be the glory here forever. In Jesus' name. Amen.